If you want to purchase, go ahead and go to wishwinks.com and purchase. I feel like my prices are really, really reasonable. They're like cheaper than your upscale lashes, but they're more expensive than your beauty supply lashes. You feel me? I just wanted to come on here really quickly and say that this was filmed and edited before all the craziness started going on in the world. It is unfortunate what's going on in the world. Black lives matter. Okay, we are very inclusive over here. I am a young black girl growing up in Oakland, chasing my dreams. So I hope you guys are doing everything you can to support, whether it's protesting, donating, or just simply having a voice. I hope this takes your mind off things, and I hope you enjoy the video. Thank you. Black Lives Matter. Support black businesses. Hey, what's up, guys? It's your girl NeyahNecole, and I am back with another video. Oh, 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 okay, so I have some really, really exciting news. Actually, let me. Do I want to say like that, or do I want to be like this? Nah, I like the swoopy swoop. Okay, I'm distracted. Anyways, besides the point, I have some really exciting news to finally share on YouTube. And what's crazy is the rest of the world already knows. If you follow me on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, if you just know me in person, you already know what's up. But I finally have sat down. I was supposed, okay, I finally sat down. You know it's not a Nia video if the phone don't ring. Anyways, I'm finally actually sitting down to record this video. I was supposed to do it last week. I started it, but didn't finish it. But you'll see clips from then because my hair color is different, the whole different wig. But yeah, on my 25th birthday, which was May 14th, Taurus gang, I launched my eyelash line. I'm gonna put the little sound effect there. It's all so stupid, but whatever. I launched my eyelash line called Wish Winks. These are them. That's my packaging. Got the hard case. Yeah. So I actually have 4 styles. I have China Doll, Taurus, Redbone, and NeyahNecole. And they all mean something. So growing up, because my eyes are really, really tight, I grew up with people calling me China Doll. So yeah, I just felt like that name is stuck with me. If you follow me before NeyahNecole, like on my Instagram and stuff, you know that my name was China Doll. Next is Taurus, because your girl's a Taurus. My birthday's May 14th. If you didn't know, now you know. Redbone is actually named after my cousin, my big cousin Cece. I named it after her because she loves like a voluminous, a long, dramatic lashes. So these are my 25mm lashes, actually to be exact. So I just felt like they were very fitting. There was something she would wear, and they just reminded me of her. So I decided to name them after her. So shout out to my cousin. And then NeyahNecole, myself. Actually, that's the style that I have on now because I just feel like it's a lash that I would wear. It's my signature eyelash. This is a lash that I would wear when I beat my face. Even if I don't have on makeup, this is a lash that I will put on just to give my face a little pop. And again, it's my signature lash. So these are the 4 styles that I've started off with. Let me show you them individually. So again, this is my packaging. This is my face. If it focus. Yeah, that's my face. So you just open the package and it's like this. Okay, I guess when I show you guys, I will describe why I chose every lash. So these are China Doll. These give me that start short to get long, like wispy, full lash. I feel like this is like your everyday lash, whether you wear makeup or you don't. This like gives you a pop. They're actually my second favorite lash, in my opinion. I've worn them multiple times, and yeah, I love them. So these are Taurus. These I call these my flirty lash, like, because they have like the short and long. They give you just like a little pop to your eye, to your little vibe, especially if you got a beat face, baby. It just be like, ooh, baby girl, what's your name? Like, you know, like, I just feel like it got a little pizzazz, like a little to them, like a tourist, you know? So yeah. So then we have red bones. Like I said, these are the 25 millimeters that remind me of my cousin. Like, you can see that they're long, they're out there, they're like, ha, like, and that's one, my cousin's personality, and two, that's how she loves her lashes, and they just really remind me of her. Shout out to my cousin Cece. Okay, last but not least, we have the NeyahNecoles. These lashes say me, right? They're fluffy, they're long, the band is mad light. Actually, the band is mad light on all of them, actually. But I just feel like they say me. They are a lash that I would just go to a store and like pick up, right? You know? So yes, I had to name these after me because they just spoke to me. When I got my sample, okay, let me give y'all like the rundown. So we went on quarantine like March 15th, March 16th ish, and so this isn't the first time that I want to do a lash line. Like, I've always thought about it, I've researched it, but it's just, for like, at the moment it was like just too much for me. And when you start something like this, I know for me at least, I want to put my all into it. I don't want to like half it, or, you know, not put all my time and energy into it. So since we were on quarantine, I was like, oh, I got time, I got nothing but space, opportunity, you know. So I'm like, okay, start doing my research. When I tell you guys, it took me a month and a half to find my vendor. Like, I was up at the wee hours of the night communicating with China, because China's on a whole different time than us. So it's like 3-4 o'clock in the morning. I'm like up messaging vendors up all night. I finally found a vendor that was able to answer all of my questions, was able to like give me the real rundown of what I wanted in a lash. Like, if you know me, I'm like very picky with my lashes. Like, love me some Betty B lashes, love me some Huda Beauty lashes. Like, I'm very, very picky with my lashes. Like, I am pretty much known for my lashes, you know? So I'm like, okay, you can't be obsessed with lashes and give people something mediocre. So I'm like being really, really picky with my vendors, etc., etc. So found this particular vendor. She answered all the questions that I needed. She was able to do the packaging how I want. Mind you, this is what's not my original packaging. I would show you my original packaging, but that would be stupid because it's not packaging. But it wasn't my original packaging, and I got them. I love my samples. And that was another thing. She was also a vendor that was willing to do samples and send samples. That is like a huge key, at least for me. I need to be able to touch the lash. I need to be able to wear it. I need to be able to feel it. I need to know what I'm buying that I'm selling, you know? So I was like very, very picky on that one or whatever. So, yeah, got the samples, wore the samples for about 2 weeks before I placed my order. And I let one of my cousins try them too. And she was like, oh, baby, these are the top notch. These are the ones, like the 1, 2, and the 3. You able to get these. Ain't nobody got these on the market. So I'm like, oh, okay. Like, I felt that too. But I'm like, maybe I'm biased because it's my line. Long story short, I placed the order. Did what I need to do with them. And a week later, my lashes came. I ended up choosing this packaging because once I was like looking at everybody else's stuff, they always had the lash with the box and they would like pull this way, and you never really got to see like the lash, and I didn't like that. And then I didn't like how they would have like the clear packaging or whatever, and then it was I didn't like that. And I didn't like the box, like the soft box ones. I wish I had some, and I don't want to put nobody else's business out. I still do have other lashes from other companies, but I don't want to put their business in my video. So yeah, I decided to go with the hard clear box. You know, this is a hard plastic clear box. And I wanted to be able to open so you can actually fully see the lash without having to pull it out and all that. So I wanted that to be like that. I decided to put my logo on here. I'll put my actual logo like right here so y'all can see the actual logo. So you can understand where this comes from. But yeah, so I know a lot of people will probably be, I feel like I'm all over the place because I'm excited. But I know once you see my logo, you're probably like, well, what's the butterfly for? Or where did you get the name? Yada, yada. So I am a huge believer in chasing your dreams, right? Make a wish, your wish comes true type of thing. I know that's probably like a fairy tale, whatever, but I enjoy it that way, right? So I also love butterflies, and you also know that if a butterfly or a ladybug lands on you, it's good luck. And they say make a wish before you set it free. So I kind of got the name like that, like wish winks, like you wink, you got on lashes, you wink. You know, I've also been saying blink 3 times, 1, 2, 3, and make a wish. When you put in your lashes. So that's how I got the name, because I wanted to incorporate a butterfly. I knew I wanted a butterfly in it, and I just kind of connected them that way. I did all of the behind the scenes work before I even told anybody I was doing this. The only person I knew I was doing this was my mom and my cousin and my sister cousin Chaz. Those were the only 3 people that knew what was going on, because I was like bouncing ideas on them, talking to them. And then I finally told my friend Taylor, who's like very, very business savvy. Like she's like top notch business savvy, okay? And I like told her what was going on, and she like helped me do like the paperwork type thing for the business, like the website, all of that I need to do. So yeah, I got that all set up. Mind you, I had everything set up and ready to go even before I had the logo. I hit this girl on Instagram to do my logo. Shout out to her. I'll tag her Instagram and stuff below if you want to go get a logo from her. So yeah, so I hit her. I think she had some personal things going on, so it took her a while for her to give me the logo, like a month, a while, but that's neither here nor there. So I made sure everything was done on my end, because I knew that was probably the last thing I was going to get before I could like actually order my lashes, like the actual like packaging and stuff. So once I got that, it was like the ball was rolling. I got that, and a week later, I got my actual stuff. And I was like so excited that I announced it on May 1st to like Instagram and stuff that I was doing it. I had already had my Instagram page set up. I already had my Twitter, Facebook. I had everything set up, the website. Everything was already set up. So everybody was like loving it, like, oh my god, these are so amazing. We need them, yada, yada, yada. But I didn't have the physical lashes, and I'm like, ooh, can't do it yet. I'm launching on my birthday. Like my plan is to launch on my birthday, which is May 14th. And they're like, oh baby, like, how do I secure them? Because when you launch, you're gonna sell out that day. And I'm like, okay, like y'all stressing me out. So May 1st was a Friday. I felt like by Saturday they had bullied me into doing pre-orders. So I had launched pre-orders that Monday. I unexpectedly got way more pre-orders than I imagined, because I didn't realize that people really love the lashes and stuff that I wear. So launch pre-orders. That was on a Monday. My lashes came in Thursday. And I had already had my mailers. I had already had everything that I needed, to get the ball rolling. The only thing I didn't have, and I still don't have actually, are business cards. But working on it, waiting on Vistaprint. But yeah, so got all of that. And so I decided to just ship my pre-orders out, because I'm like, okay, I'm going to ship my pre-orders out now so that you guys can have them by my birthday. So on my birthday, you can wear them, and we could just be like celebrating quarantine birthday together. That's kind of how I was looking at it. But that's corny, but it was what it was for me. So people were like loving the lashes, tagging me, shouting me out. Like I was getting like so much love. So then I'm like, okay, how do I go? Like I have about 4,500 Instagram followers, but how do I go beyond me? And I'm like, well, I know some influencers that I contact with, that I talk with, that, I've met a few of them like in person, but I don't know personally. It's kind of just like been like an Instagram thing. So I'm like, let me reach out to them and see what they think, and if I could send them some or whatever. So I had like two that I was like, girl, send them to my P.O. box. Like, I'm gonna hook you up. You support me, I'm gonna support you, yada, yada, yada. And then I had one person I was like, well, you can send them to me, but it's like not a guarantee that I'm gonna post them or shout them out, but I would love to try your lashes. And I'm like, well, if you like them, will you end up posting them? And she was like, it kind of depends. And I'm like, okay, you're not the one for me. It just wasn't the same energy that I was like expecting or I got from other people. But that's neither here nor there. You can't have expectations with these people out here, okay? So yeah, so I sent out their lashes not too long ago. Hold on, throat getting dry. I need my favorite drink, some Gatorade. Gatorade sponsor me. Like I stay with some Gatorade. I love Gatorade. So yeah, that's like the story of my lashes. I will do another a video about like the trials and tribulations of like finding a vendor, knowing like how to pick the right vendor. I know everybody's like, oh, you need more than one vendor, yada yada. The work and hard work that I did to find my vendor, I it's gonna take like more time to find another vendor just as good. So I'm just gonna stick with the vendor that I have and just make sure I'm on top of it as far as like inventory and stuff. Because my product is coming from China. But yeah, I mean, I'm very, very satisfied. I'm very, very happy. If you want to purchase, go ahead and go to wishwinks.com and purchase. I feel like my prices are really, really reasonable. They're like cheaper than your upscale lashes, but they're more expensive than your beauty supply lashes. You feel me? And they are 3D mink. Beside, the only one that's not 3D mink is the red bone, which is the 25 millimeter. They're actually 5D mink. So yeah, they're these. The other ones are all 3D mink. Yeah, I think that's all. That's my journey of me starting my eyelash line. I hope you guys support me at Wishwinks on Instagram, wishwinks.com. And this isn't all that I'm going to be offering. Like, I'm starting with lashes, but I plan on expanding, if that makes sense. You know, I'm sitting here like, oh my God, my hair pink. Like, in my mind, so like when I'm talking to you, I'm like, oh my God, my hair pink. It don't go with my packaging. Well, I had blue hair last week, and I was planning on doing it to go with the packaging and the aesthetic of my line. Mind you, my blue wig is right here, but I had to get this up for some content for a company. But, yeah. I love you guys so much. I know I'm probably rambling. I know I probably rambled in this video, but I'm really excited. I hope you guys are excited. I hope you support me. I mean, if you don't support me, I understand too. There's a whole lot of fish in the sea when it comes to eyelashes, and I completely understand that. I feel like that's another thing why it took me so long, and like, I was so hard on myself when it came to releasing and like the packaging and the quality and stuff like that, because there's so many lash lines out here. There's so many people doing lashes, and I just knew what I wanted and what I did not want. So I had to make sure I got that, and I like the best, so I had to give y'all the best. I had to make sure it was nothing but the best for y'all. But yeah. Alright guys, I love you guys so much. I'm done rambling. I'll see you in my next video. Ta-ta. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe.